Good morning. This is Stuart from
Hi.
Rejuve.AI with AGIXExplorer. We're on our latest community spotlight, so I hope everybody's ready to hear what AGIXExplorer's got to say. Anyway, enough of me. I'll turn it over to AGIXExplorer. Tell us a bit about your background and, introduce, where you're coming from. What's it all about?
Yes. Hi, Stuart. Hi, everyone. I'm from France. I live in Paris, and I have a Twitter account where I go by the name Agix Explorer, and where I write content about Singularity Net projects, and of course also Rejuve.AI. And I also have a business in property management. And I'm also a former engineer. I have a degree in energy and thermal engineering, and I worked for several years in the automotive industry.
All right. You've got kind of a varied background. Had obviously you'd come to Rejuve via SingularityNet, by the sounds of it. What got you interested in the whole crypto scene originally, and specifically, the SingularityNet? I guess that's partly a bit of your engineering side informing you there, Adjects.
Yes and not, because while I was working as an engineer, I started to get interested also in investments, and especially in real estate at first. But then I discovered cryptocurrencies, and yes, it's when I discovered cryptos, and I first heard about Singularity Net, and I invest in the project. But at the beginning, I didn't really dig in the project. I just bought some tokens because I think I saw a YouTube video maybe of someone telling this is the new AI crypto, and
Hmm.
I found it was cool, so I invest in it. But I completely forgot about it during several months, and then several months after, I look back at it and I really start digging into the project, and it's when I discovered Rejuve AI.
Right, right, right. So, what were your initial impressions when you came across Rejuve? Then, what was it that kind of caught your eye, got your attention?
Um, it caught my attention because I'm someone who really loves everything about health and longevity. So, for example, I try to work out at least 15 minutes every day, and I try to eat healthy most of the time. I add supplements to my diet, like turmeric and pepper, garlic, also beer yeast for vitamin B. And I started to drink a little of apple cider vinegar with
Hmm.
water before meals to decrease the glucose spike of the meals. It's a tip given by Jessie Inchospé, the glucose goddess. I don't know if you heard
Oh,
about her.
no, I haven't. That's interesting.
No,
Tell me a
it's
bit more.
a
Mm,
biochemist
mm,
that talk a lot about glucose and sugar
mhm,
on Instagram, and I think she wrote two books about it.
mm,
And so yes, I read also books about longevity and health, Fantastic Voyage by Ray Kurzweil, and 4 Hour Body by Tim Ferriss,
mm,
and also books by Christopher McDouglas, like Born to Run and Natural Born Heroes.
mm.
So
Right.
I I follow a lot of people that talks about these topics on social networks like Gary Breca, Brian Johnson,
Yeah.
Andrew Berman, Tim Ferriss,
Hmm.
and all of these people. So yes, first I was interested in health and longevity,
Hmm.
and so then when I discovered Rejuve.AI from SingularityNet, I was very excited by the project because
Right.
I'm someone who loves everything about science and technological advance. So when I found out that Rejuve want to use AI to improve health and to find cures for disease, I was immediately hooked about the project, and that's why
Hmm.
also I asked to be a beta tester for the longevity app.
All right. Yeah, didn't realize
Yes.
you're a beta tester as well. How have you enjoyed that? What have you learned from being beta tester AGIX?
I really liked it because first I like how the app is made, and I think it will be when it will be released, it will interest a lot of people because it's more complete, that other apps. But I didn't test all the apps,
Hmm.
obviously,
Hmm.
but what I saw it's more complete because you can add. The basic stuff like what did you eat on the day, if you do sports, if you did meditation, but there is other things more complete like you can add your blood test, the results of your blood test, and with all this data, it gives you biological age. So it's funny to see if your real age it's lower that or higher that your biological age. So it's something I really like about it. Yes.
Right. Nice one. Yeah. I mean, I guess you're also got from a tech loving background. You're no doubt intrigued by the use of artificial intelligence. Obviously, that's become particularly popular in the last year or so with OpenAI and other such startups. But
Yes.
well, what's your thoughts on that? How important is the AI side of things for Rejuve and and the longevity industry as a whole? Because yeah, just keen to hear your thoughts on that.
Yes. As you say. I'm very excited about AI and also longevity, and it's why
Hmm.
I started to. It's why I create my Twitter account to
Hmm.
share my discoveries, on Singularity Net projects and Rejuve, and yes, I think that AI will. Uh, I want to say change the world, but I think it will impact a lot of industries and especially health also. And yes, I think
Hmm.
there is a lot of data, health data in the world,
Right.
but we are not using it right. We are not using it at his the real potential we can do. So
Right.
if we start gathering all this data to start using AI with this data, I'm sure that we can start find new cures for disease, and that it will help a lot the longevity research. And we can
Hmm.
do that. And also, if we have our personal health AI, like for example the longevity app,
Hmm.
it will also help us to have better health and
Hmm.
increase our longevity. So yes, it's something I'm really excited about to see what we can do in the future with these technologies.
Yeah, nice one. I mean, I guess like you said, on the one hand, the it allows you to collect the data and refine it for research purposes, but it's also that using it on an individual level to improve your own
Yes.
health and longevity is pretty exciting, right? I mean, you must be
Yes.
quite excited about that, right?
For me, it's like it's a
Mm,
win-win situation. At
mm,
the same time, you can share your data to your health data to contribute to have to yeah to start new studies to find new cures to illness, and at the same time, as you said, you have personal insights and requirements and tips to increase your health. And yes, and on top of that, if you use the longevity app, for example, you will be rewarded by the tokens to give your data. So it's in reality it's a win-win-win situation. So yes, yes,
okay.
really excited.
All right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you made a good point. You get rewarded with the RGB tokens. And obviously now you can, it's easier now with our now payments that you can actually use those tokens
Mhm.
to buy, like
Yes,
supplements.
yes, it's cool you said that because
Hmm,
I also think like my RGB tokens I see
hmm,
them also like my health insurance because
hmm, right.
um, I think it's my personal view, but I think the RGB token will increase in the future,
Hmm,
and as you said, thanks to the work Rejuve is doing, we can exchange these tokens with other health companies to buy treatments or
hmm,
tests to increase our longevity. So these
hmm,
treatments, I can't afford them right now, but I think that in the future, with the increase of the value of the token, I will be
hmm,
able to afford these treatments. So yes, it's a little like an health insurance, to have
right.
these RGV tokens. This
Uh,
is my opinion. It's not financial advice, but I think we can see the RGV tokens like that. Yes.
Right. That's a nice way of putting it. I like that. For sure. I mean, we, like I said, got quite a few different partners on there at the moment, so I'm sure that, we're growing that list as we go along as well. So that's
Yes.
certainly something worth taking into account. And then, looking to the future, what's your thoughts? What's the, potential? How do you see Rejuve maybe developing from your point of view? What would you like to see, the way it develops out of interest, Ajax?
Um, yes. I think that the topic of health and longevity is very important.
Mm,
And I think that people are starting to seeing this also more. It's
mm,
like there is a trend about longevity that is growing. We can see this with the popularity, sorry, of the podcast of Gary Brecker, for example, Andrew
right.
Berman, the videos of Brian Johnson. We
Mhm,
see that a lot of people are starting to get interested in that. So I think that if Rejuve keep working
mm,
on this, it will only grow. And if people are starting to get interested in that, they will want something or some project or some app to help them with their health. Because I don't know, there is something now that is doing this. There is some apps,
mm,
but they are not. they are not complete like the
Mhm.
longevity app will be. So maybe and yes, I think maybe there will be also other apps, but they have to evolve, you know. And
Mhm.
and I think that we are. I think that our generation will see
Mhm.
the first man that will live 200 years.
Really?
Yes, I think because you know, health technologies are evolving. Also AI. Also, when we'll have the first AGI, it will increase at a great velocity, and it will even we if we can find now some cures with AI and AGI, it will be
Mhm.
faster in the future to find it. So I
Mhm.
think we will be able in the future to if we don't die for accident, to decide when we want to die, you know. Maybe at 200 years, I will think, okay, I think I lived enough, and now I'm happy to rest. Yes, and it will also bring societal questions, you know, but it's something that will happen. I don't know when, but with the advance we are starting to see, I don't know why it will not happen in like maybe 50 years or 100 years from now, you know.
Right.
And I think
Cool.
I said 100, but I think it will be before 50 years from now. So yes, I'm really excited about the technologies advance we will have on health and longevity.
All right. All right. Now that's a fascinating point to conclude this conversation. Appreciate you coming on to the community spotlight today and having this conversation about Rejuve, longevity, AI, and a few other topics, AGIXExplorer. Thanks again. Really appreciate that.
You're welcome, and thank you for inviting me.